When winterizing your RV, why do you need to blow the water out? You don't have to, but a lot of technicians are going to recommend you do it. And here's why. Your plumbing system starts somewhere over here, but it has so many components. You have a tank, you have low points, you have all this and that, and you have a lot of places that water likes to hide. So by blowing it out, in other words, connecting compressed air to your city water inlet and then blowing everything out, just like this, it removes all of the water from the lines before you add antifreeze. Because although your brain might tell you that putting antifreeze in the system pushes all the water out, it doesn't. It dilutes this antifreeze along the way. And that's not a good thing. Any water that you mix with this antifreeze is going to increase its freeze and burst point, which means that this will freeze and slush up faster, which it already does. Now, the -75 burst protection is actually based off of copper tubing. It's actually a little lower on a lot of your plastic fittings, especially your water heaters. So by mixing it with water again, you're increasing that freeze point, meaning that, say this antifreeze was good down to -20, you mix it with some water, now it might be only good to 0, might be only good to 10. Now, it was a long time ago, probably 2 years ago or more on this channel, I actually pulled out the refractometer and compared antifreeze out of the sink after blowing out and not blowing out, and the burst and freeze point were on average about 20 degrees higher than they should be. The only way around that would be is if you're using an excessive amount of antifreeze to push out all the water, which is still silly. The other reason, going back to those really low points and weird points like your low points, by means of all kinds of fun science, when air is blowing through the lines, if water is sitting in those low points, it creates a vacuum and pulls the water out of those low points and pushes it out. There will always be water that remains. The more that you get out and the more that you replace with antifreeze, the less chance you have of damaging something. That is your fun fact of the day about winterizing your RV.